Welcome back to Free Indeed, where we stand on John 8:36 that says, "If the Son therefore shall make you free, you shall be free indeed." Today, I want to look at how we can renew our minds. And I am going to look at the four types of mind. We have the blinded mind, we have the divided mind, we have the distracted mind, and we have the mind of Christ that we all should have, which is the strategic mind. A blinded mind is petrified and hardened. When petrified, we can become so frightened that we cannot move. Sudden fear, panic, and terror can cause this frozen state. When our minds are blinded, our hearts begins to grow hard, callous, and dull, which causes them to lose the power of understanding, making it easy for our minds to become blinded and alienated from the mind of God. 1 Peter 8 says, we should be sober and be vigilant. The blinded mind is a mind that goes off into fantasy. Sometimes when persons goes off into fantasy, they're in a trance-like state, and in this state, it is easy for demonics to enter them. The divided or scattered minds. Divided thoughts can cause our minds to become scattered, distracted, and burdened by the affairs of this world. When we have hope in this world, it will always lead to misery. A scattered mind is same as the double mind. A scattered mind is an example of a schizophrenic mind. James 1:8 says, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. A double-minded man cannot serve God in spirit and in truth, and these persons are easily led astray by false prophets. The distracted mind. Distractions tamper with our destiny. One of the main weapons Satan used against us is distractions. Weapons of distractions are the cares of the world, worldly pleasures, and passionate desires. Therefore, anything to cause us to remain focused on temporal affairs is a distraction. Colossians 3 verse 2 says that we should set our mind on things above and not on things on the earth. A strategic mind comes through the renewing of our mind. When our mind are renewed, we will become a person skilled in planning and action. We will have simplified thoughts and begin to carry out our daily affairs with a well-calculated, deliberate, and tactical plan using prudence. Romans 12:2 says, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of our mind. We should let the Word of God fill and renew our minds every day. When our minds are on Christ, Satan has little room to maneuver. Ephesians 4:20-24 says, put off your old self, which belongs to your former manner of life, and is corruption through deceitful desires, and to be renewed in the spirit of your minds. Put on the new self, created after the likeness of God in true righteousness and holiness. We need to renew our mind by meditating on the Word of God. Remember that God sanctifies and cleanses us with the washing of water by the Word. Philippians 4 verse 8 says, finally, brethren, whatsoever are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things. Thank you for listening. And remember, if the Son therefore shall make you free, you shall be free indeed.